Hey guys, this is Wendy from Wendy's Eating Show, and look what I made. I made some fettuccine. This is fettuccine pasta, and I did this with a lot of garlic because I love cooking with garlic. I use garlic so much, and this is the one I use. And coincidentally, my teacher used to say quinkadinky, a quinkadinky. But this is Christopher Ranch garlic. My son's name is Christopher, but I love this garlic. Like, I love this like a lot so much, and it has my son's name in there, so that makes it even special. And look at my earrings. They're so simple, but I liked it. Look at my beautiful necklace. Like, so yeah. And today's water is so delicious, and I only used I put like, I want to say like 6 or 7 strawberries, and then water. Excuse me. And a little bit of honey. You could use, if I use sugar, I use brown sugar, and you could put a little bit, but it is so refreshing. So let me go ahead and put the straw, and so refreshing. And let me show you what basil pesto I used. This is the one I use. If I use pesto, I always get this. I guess the brand is Rana, like a frog. I don't know. And then I also use this one, Parmesan cheese. And then I got the grated Parmesan cheese. So let me go ahead and do that. Open. This is for the top. So let me go ahead and put some of that. Oh. So yeah, you guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And let me go ahead and eat some of this. Oh, here, you guys. Grab some. Eat some. Wow. This is really good. I try to make it like beautiful like this. You know how they put it like a twirl, but I failed. Does my face look different? Because I went to the store and I got this thing. And I went to a store that is so similar to Ross, and this was only $5.99. And I already used this right here, and then I used this one. So let's see how it goes. So today was my first time using it, and I think I like it. I don't think you guys could tell, but I used it for like right here, right there, and then a little bit right here. You guys know that we're in, I think we're still in a drought here in California because it hardly ever rains. And I remember that they were announcing like El Nino, El Nino. I don't know if you heard it, but they made this huge fuss about that. We were gonna drown like in floods and be prepared. They scared everybody for like months, and they made this whole jacuzzi of how we were gonna drown. We were gonna get tons of rain, and you guys, we just got like 3 raindrops. Oh my gosh. Can you guys still please? I put them in the freezer like so my drink could like get cold a little bit, and then they got the chills. Look, their little thingies started to pop out. They popped out, I mean. But that was so funny. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so yeah, they made this whole fuzz of, okay, we didn't get like 3 drops, but in some parts of California they did get like heavy rain, and like the streets, you could see like the streets are flooded and stuff like that. But the way they made it seem like we were gonna have like tons of rain, like continuous rain, like everyday floods, like they made it seem like we needed to like, what is that word, like to prepare for a disaster. People would buy a bunch of like stuff from like they would buy a bunch of stuff to like get prepared, like canned stuff, water, and all that jazz. But there was even this video of a guy driving his Lamborghini in a flooded street. Like the water literally went like more than halfway up his Lamborghini, and somebody caught it on video. You guys should see it. It's like so hilarious. But I do not know the name of it. I saw it like a few months ago, like Lamborghini crossing flooded waters, or I don't know, but it's gonna pop. I can't remember if it was like, I can't remember what color it was. But in my mind, the 3 most disastrous San Diego has ever had that I can remember was the time when like millions of people went out with electricity for hours. Like that was like, it was so dark. The only light we had was the moon, and it was so hot that day. That was one. The second one was this was like years ago. One time there was like this fire like burning thousands, yeah, I believe thousands of acres of land, and it was like pretty far from where I live, but the thing was like so bad, like all San Diego and I don't know how many places else, but like you could like ashes were like all over like the whole sky, the whole everything. It kind of looked like it was snowing, like it was that bad. Like the fires were like far from us, but it was so bad that it got to like miles away, like all the ashes. And the streets looked like it had snowed, and it was snowing. That was like the worst fire ever. I was small, so I don't really know much about that, but I do remember that day. There was a bunch of ashes, like it was bad. Like bad. And then so the water, the El Nino flood, that was one of like the most water or floods we've had. And then the time when the electricity went off for like 3 states, and it was bad. And then the ashes. That I remember. Puppy. Like I know in other states they get more floods. I seen in the news that floods even destroy houses. My lips are so shiny. It looks like I got some lip gloss. And then like tornadoes. It's tough somewhere. Here in California we get earthquakes. Sorry. I think that's all we get, earthquakes. I really wish I could snow here. One time, my mom woke me up, like she was so excited. She was like, Wendy, wake up, there's snow. But I thought it was, I don't think it was snow. I think it hailed so bad, like it piled on top of each other that it looked like snow on top of the roofs. But that was really early in the morning. Like if you woke up early in the morning, you got to see that. It was like at 5 in the morning. But then as the sunrise, like it started to melt away, and not a lot of people saw it, but I did. And it looked like snow. Probably it was snow. Like on top of the houses and the cars a little bit. I need a burp. Excuse me. Every time I start sweating, but yeah, this was so delicious. You guys have to try it. And let me go to comment of the day. So this is YouTube username Addicted to Yarn, and she says, "You are seriously too sweet. Keep doing what you do, girl." And then a heart and then an emoji, but on my computer I can't see what emoji it is, so excuse me. Thank you so much for commenting. And also, a lot of people didn't know what a California burrito was, and I was surprised, but I am so grateful that I did comment on, I did explain what it was, because you know, not everybody knows. Like I know I don't know like a bunch of other foods out there, and I really like it when people explain it. So I'm glad I helped some of you guys that didn't know what it was. So yes, don't forget to like this video. You could also be comment of the day. All you have to do is comment down below and subscribe to Wendy's Eating Show, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.